everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. This is a weekend live stream. We're gonna see what's going on in the crypto market. So, hello, let me welcome all of you. First of all, Delusional Raiku. Thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to the membership for 4KG Trading. Nice to see you here, and thank you very much again for your support. Welcome, buddy. Epsilon, hello. TG, hi, how you doing? And Robert Muller and Uxi Milan, hello. Shafi, hi. Always Shafi, always there. Thank you for being here, man. Everyone hit the like button and share the stream. As Shafi always remind us, thank you very much, Shafi. I appreciate it, buddy, and I appreciate your support, guys, for the channel, and of course to thrive always. For Delirium, hello, yeah, let's shake it. We're gonna see what's going on, of course. I believe that we are of course in a correction, but of course we're gonna proceed potentially for higher. We're gonna see the scenarios where this correction is gonna lead. Abu Abu El Hassan, I think this is Arabic. Hello, buddy. How you doing? And nice to see you here. So, let's start basically with, of course, our main list is gonna be there. I'm gonna take, of course, your special request too, and see your messages after welcoming you. So, Epsilon, do chart. Please do chart others. Is it? I think okay. Others. And can you give us a top for others? Okay, we're gonna see this. Is the total market capital altcoin excluding the top 10? Um, I think total three. You mean, right? Total three is the capital market. We can see the capital market, but I don't understand excluding the top 10. TG, hello KG, can you have a look at WIF? Yes, of course. Let's see WIF. And Illusion Trades, hello buddy, how you doing? Good morning, KG. Hope you are doing well. I'm fine, thank you. I hope you enjoy your weekend, buddy. Render is already there. Polkadot for Robert. Yes, we can see dot. Here we go. So for dot, we can see what's going on there. Uxi, hi, please. Dot and ETH both are there already, so that's good. Bilen Kilev, please update BNB. Is there? And okay, it's one request, buddy. One request by person. But BNB is already there in Pump, Bengu, Pepe, Sai, Sui. Sui is also there. We're gonna take Sai for you. Yeah, Sai is very interesting, and if we have more time, we're gonna give you another chance. If we have time, we can do it tomorrow as well. So we can take a look at Pump maybe. Yeah, we can see what is it. Pengu also, I think it's a meme coin. Hello. Shafi already. Yes, we said hello. Shake it for deliriums. I hope that it shakes tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. Yep, Ordi. All right. We'll see this one. We never saw this one, I think. Hello, MT. Afternoon, buddy. Nice to see you here. And Solana is already there. Doge, interesting to see Doge. Yes. So we're gonna see from Prashnil. Welcome, buddy. Guy hit that like button from MT. Thank you, buddy, for reminding us. AVAX for Polyheat. All right, guys. So we're gonna see. Okay, BGB also is interesting. Okay, it's almost. Okay, Atom. If time left, yeah, we can keep it for tomorrow live stream. If we're gonna have a very just 1 hour just for special requests directly tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna walk with this. It's already a very long list, guys. It's gonna be a very long stream. So we're gonna start quick with Bitcoin. Of course, I mean today we saw the deep analysis. A lot of scenarios, new scenarios are there just because, of course, of this whole move of this week, the last week that we saw this move. It has changed a lot right now, and it has added, of course, a lot of scenarios there. So basically, the scenarios, you can go back for it on the deep analysis, but of course we are watching currently the most closest scenario is this one, yeah, which it can be, of course, an ABC in an ending diagonal, wave A, sorry, here, wave A, wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so we're watching the 130K. I'm expecting the 130K, and then we take it from there. We'll see what's gonna happen. So I'm expecting that Bitcoin is still gonna move for higher until we reach this zone, okay? And then we start to reanalyze deeply there, okay, what's gonna happen. But this area is to be watched, of course, 130K, 126 or 27K. This is very critical, and of course we are moving there already with several 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, wave 3, not finished yet. Wave 3 not finished. We're gonna see it on the lower time frame, and then 4-5, 4-5 somehow, okay? So basically on the lower time frame here on the 1 hour chart, we see clearly it is kind of like a triangle, 15-minute chart even. Obviously it is a zigzag. Wave A, B, C, D, and an E can be finished right now because you just took the low again, or it can be extending for more. Be careful. It can be bigger triangle, A, B, C, D, and an E. Well, yeah, it still, of course, cannot be bigger than this. Yeah, so this is A, B, C, D, and yeah, it looks perfect actually. Okay, so the thing is, if this is a wave E, right, because you have A, B, C as zigzag in a wave E, that means, of course, we have finished, meaning we should move for higher. We should move for higher. And if we move for higher, I would like just to see some combination. Not looking really great on the 1 hour chart. Also, well, it's still preserving the high here on the RSI for the 4 hour chart. Daily, we almost reached the RSI over bot. But it still can, of course, break it. It still can break it. Now, the 1 hour chart, I don't like it so much, but it can be very possible that we start to move up here from the middle line of the RSI, which is, of course, a support. And then we start to see something for higher prices. Now, the 15-minute chart also should help. If it doesn't continue for higher, we gotta be careful. So invalidation, therefore, okay. So sorry, this is our main window. So invalidation, meaning if the price moves down here, invalidation of triangle. What would happen if this price is taken? If we take the 121K 800, that means, of course, we transform here to a regular flat, meaning 3 ways down, 3 ways. It can be 3 ways up, and it can be 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, somehow like that. What I'm expecting, because it might be a little bit a complex structure, I'm expecting simply the regular flat, fib level over there. So yes, it might be deeper, only in case we take the 121K 800. If taken, well, yeah, you can expect, of course, the 120K. Okay, so in an A, B, and a C somehow. If not taken, of course, the price still ranging above it, we simply move toward the upside. Another possibility that it can be this a wave D still, or A, B, C, D, and an E. No, it cannot be. It should be finished. It should be done. If this is a triangle, it should be done. It should move for higher. Okay. To be watched, of course, in this area. First thing that you won't like to see is a broken trend. A broken trend meaning, of course, yes, the risk is bigger, of course, to move down. Okay. To move down and to hit, of course, the 121K, and then, of course, potentially to hit the 120K. Now, hitting the 120K would be problematic. Why? Because you are in a 1, 2, 3, wave 4, interfering with the zone 1. If that happens, well, that's not a good news. Yeah, that might not be good. right? Because we finish in 3 waves, and of course, invalidation, that means, of course, even deeper, and something else might be unfolding here as ABC, even bigger. Okay, 3 ways down, 3 ways up, somehow 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. It can be very massive. Okay, hopefully not, but let's watch what's gonna. I mean, yeah, it's very critical. Okay, the price is very critical. Hopefully that we start to move higher during the live stream. We might see or get an answer. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen next. But these are the possibilities right now. I'm looking for higher still, but yeah, we are on the edge right now. Okay, it should move from there. We'll see. Okay, so that's it for Bitcoin. Of course, if you want to go back for the main scenarios on the daily or higher time frame, you can go to the deep analysis, which is made today. Very fresh analysis. All right, guys. So let's see also Bitcoin dominance. What the dominance is doing. So basically on the daily, we still, of course, after our impulse here, 3, 4, 5, potentially finished, we're looking here at a potential. This is a wave 4, by the way, the main wave 4, wave 3 here, and 5 finished. Of course, we're looking at an ABC, potentially, of course, for wave 2. As I mentioned since a very long time ago, that of course we might see a correction or a range here. Now of course this, it doesn't has to be like exactly like how I draw it. It is unfolding as an expanding flat, simply A, B, and a C. Minimum target to hit is 0.23. So since this impulse downward, where we saw the 1 2 3 4 5 finished wave 5 here, wave 1 or wave A, we did not made any kind of retracement that it has hit at least the 0.23. So I think that this has to be hit sooner or later. Now, if we are even much deeper, wave 2 want to go downward later on, that means 0.38 has to be taken. Okay, it might of course move for higher still, and then of course drop down for later on. If the things moves up, okay, Bitcoin shows, of course, some strength again against the altcoins, and still showing so far, right? And we see it already, right? We saw a very massive move, but currently, of course, for the dominance, I'm looking for this area. Okay, I'm looking for this area anyway. It might drop down, and of course, it doesn't mean that Bitcoin will drop down. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin will move downward. That means, of course, simply the altcoin might be outperforming Bitcoin while all of them moving towards higher prices. Okay, just to make clear, this is what happened before, if you remember here, right? During the Bitcoin dominance moving downward, we were looking at all the crypto markets surging towards the upside, right? But of course, the altcoins were performing very, very nicely against Bitcoin. Great. So this is what I'm looking for next weeks. I would say next week for Bitcoin or next days. We'll see what's gonna happen. And let's see Ethereum here, 24 minutes. All right, let's see Ethereum what is doing. Polyheat message retracted because of course some words are prohibited in the chat or on the channel in the comments as well. Those are mostly used by, advertisers and scammers. So we'll try to figure it out. Which word was it? Thank you, man. So Ethereum, for Ethereum, on the daily, of course, we are still looking here for higher. I'm looking at double 1 2, right? It can be, of course, a 1 2 3 4 5, but I believe this is kind of like a 1 2, because if you take here the fib level taken from the 1 to the 2, you will see we're very close, very, very close to the 1 to 1 fib level, right? Almost 1 to 1 fib level. If you take a wave 3 as an impulse, you will see the 1.27, which is the minimum target for wave 3, is not taken. Therefore, much more likely this is another 1 2, okay? And that's why I'm calling double 1 2, and we're still looking for higher. And that means, of course, your wave 3 might unfold very, very soon. Now on the 2 hours chart, we see of course several 1-2s. Again, another 1-2 here because of course we got an extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is your main wave. 3 here unfolding. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we still of course a very corrective. We're looking for 4, 5, 4, 5 toward the upside. Currently on the top here where we see this correction, it's very clearly of course that it is a correction. Let's clean up. We hit the target already, so let's remove everything else. We keep only the 1.618. That of course this is a signal. Yeah, everything after it is simply corrective, guys. Okay, everything you look at here is simply corrective. 15-minute chart. Even here, this drop, if this is the top, this drop is simply 3 waves down. And that means, of course, you might still looking whether to a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, but obviously, just right now, we're very close, of course, for invalidation. Yeah, so currently, we are taking invalidation of triangle, meaning very likely that we are moving in a regular flat. Anyway, the blue zone has to be hit. So this blue zone is taken, of course, from, we are currently in this wave 4. So if this is your finished wave 5, we are in a wave 4. And we're looking, of course, for a potential retracement here. But I need to check something first before mentioning that this is a finished wave 5. I need to see a little bit here what's going on. Yeah, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this can be kind of a corrective wave. Okay, so yeah, 3, you are here in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3. Can be a wave 4 over there and a wave 5 or wave 4 here. I'm just still analyzing the things. If you have A, B, and a C, well, to start a wave C was kind of like this is not really nice. And a wave C anyway needs an impulse 1, 2. This is not an impulse. So what if W, X, and a wave Y triangle just invalidated again? No, I think this is, I think yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna give this as a wave 4 here. Can be of course truncated, and then having wave 3, and we can be in a wave 4 in the yellow here. And that means a wave 4 in the yellow, can it be very deep? Yes, a little bit deeper. But let me put the fib levels for wave 4. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the possibility here. Yeah, I think this is much more convincing. Yeah, and I think as a wave 4 is not so bad if we want to reflect a wave 2 or alternate. Yeah, it looks like a flat here, and this looks like a deep zigzag. Now the timing, of course, is not perfect, but still fine. Yeah, still fine. It's still not so far from it. Very close to the 1 to 1 fib time. So as confluence, also with this blue box, we can take, of course, the regular flat as well here as a wave C, regular flat. Here we go. Yep. So yeah, I'm much more convinced with this one. Very convinced with it. 4,400. Yeah, 4,400, and here we go. It moves somehow impulsively downward. Yep. But nothing really to be scared of. Why? Because this impulse, obviously wave C, and obviously here we are in an ABC, very likely, and this long sideways. This is a triangle, by the way. Of course, it is reversed right now. It is an A, B, C, D, and an E, finished wave B. And you know, when you are, of course, in a triangle here, it's not allowed to be a wave 2, meaning very sure that this is a wave B. Okay, because of course of the triangle, and obviously here we are in a regular flat wave B and wave C to be hit, and then continuation for higher prices. Now, is there a possibility that we simply take the low and we move for higher? Yes, it can be a possibility for this. So it's not very clear that, or very sure that you're gonna take this. Why? because the bullish sentiments right now is very, very strong, guys. A little bit lower prices is gonna, of course, bring the greed back to the market very, very high. And I believe this is what's gonna happen. It's not because of this. It's not because of this again. I am bullish because of this on the daily, guys. Okay, and that's why I think that this might, of course, be the most explosive and most massive wave toward the upside. Therefore, be careful. You might, yeah, you might miss the target sometimes. Okay, when correcting. Yeah, so try, of course, to find a plan, a strategy, of course, to not get into a trap and miss the trade, or even like get out from fear as well. Maybe, I mean, have a plan, guys. Of course, no financial advice, but yes. So be careful. We might not take exactly the 4,400, maybe 4,414. It might miss it. Okay, it might miss it somehow and then move to the upside. So be careful from it. All right, so this is regarding Ethereum. I think it's still very bullish, guys. It's still, of course, looking for higher. And here we go. Yeah, so this is very corrective. Okay, that's good. And for Solana, we're gonna put 31 a minute. Here we go. So I would like also to add a poll for us today. Hello, Irfan. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Dubai Fitness, bro. Can you do Hashai and Pi since you accidentally did? Don't let me feel guilty about it, buddy. So we're gonna do one. But here we go. We're gonna put Hashai, and if we have time, of course, we're gonna do the second one. Otherwise, we keep it for tomorrow live stream. Yeah, the problem is that I use the same notepad for stocks, and when I do live stream tomorrow for stocks, I hope that I don't forget to not delete it. This is a problem. But I will try, of course, I will keep it. Ron Van, how you doing? Hi KG, maybe time for AIA. Well, we have a very long list, but we're gonna put it, of course, there. Yeah. So if we have more time, or definitely we're gonna make it tomorrow. Okay. So we're gonna do it because tomorrow will be also only live stream, no main list. Okay. We will not do the main list. We will start directly with a special request. Okay. And yep, so we're gonna see the next one, which is Solana. Okay, let's start with Solana. Okay, Solana is in red today. So for Solana on the daily, of course, guys, again, I'm bullish because of this, of course, 1212, and we're still looking for higher. Now, because of course this can be an impulse toward the upside wave 2, and here you have only 3 waves upwards, so definitely something else is happening. Whether you have to finish 5 waves or something, or it, yeah, we have to turn it, of course, into W, X, and a Y and moving down, right? So this is the only way that we can, of course, call it as a correction in 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, as W, X, and a Y, meaning currently we have to change the ABC here and we have to keep it W, X, and a Y. Okay, in case, of course, that this happens. Now, basically, what we saw yesterday is, or this week, is a very massive move, right? Starting, of course, with double one two, unfolding the wave 3, hitting our targets with very extended wave 3, by the way, very close to the 2.618 almost. And we see, of course, on the 1 hour chart here, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And definitely, your wave 5 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 somehow. And you start a correction as an ABC expanding flat here. So I believe that your wave 5 is done and finished over there. Okay. And what we saw here is a potential, of course, ABC expanding flat. And we finish a wave 3 here, and you have a wave 4 to be unfolding. Wave 4 has to reach the following target. Here we go. We just entered the blue zone. Of course, it's gonna be massive and aggressive, right? We just entered the blue zone, and it's gonna be, of course, in confluence with this area. Should be with this one. Wave C expanding flat. Here we go. So we are also in target right now. Okay, we're gonna see the reaction in this area. Are we going to reverse and moving for higher? We're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, it should be 1, 2, and then 3. This is your way, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, it might take today. It might take the day just to finish up here slowly at the end, ending diagonals, and start, of course, to reverse towards the upside potentially. We're gonna see, of course, how the things are going to end up here. Let's see. Yes, we are in the oversold for the 15-minute chart, very close for the 1 hour. That's good. Okay, but the problem, the MACD is still showing like this trend open a little bit, and we have a bearish cross on the 4 hours. But on the RSI, very close to the midline. So I'm expecting this midline also to be hit on the 4 hours and start to rebound. Okay, somehow like that. And of course, regarding the price, should be somewhat. It can be, of course, 0.38, but we're gonna see now. How do we know that this is not working? Well, okay, passing all these fib levels, passing the blue box, question mark. Okay, it comes a question mark inside this area. Okay, what the hell going on, right? Because we pass, of course, this. Now, if it is a little bit extended, is fine, okay. But if we pass the 0.38, okay, something wrong start to be, of course, questionable, okay, in this area. Currently, everything is still fine. Everything is still fine so far. Invalidation of the bullish, of course, is very far, 211, and that because you got a 2.618 almost extended wave 3. And therefore, of course, this might be a little bit far, but of course, I mean, it still can be very deep wave 4, especially when you get a very extended wave 3. Yeah. So yeah, expectations are not to cross the 222 0.38. Those are my expectations. All right, we're gonna see what's gonna happen for Solana. Of course, 37-minute. We're gonna start with Sui. Okay, for Sui, here we go. Sui showing some green. Of course, we saw Sui surging a little bit for higher prices today, and of course after a little bit of red here. So basically for Sui again, I'm very bullish still because of course we are in a huge double 1-2s. Yeah, we are in a huge double 1-2, and then another 1-2. This is an A, B, and a C, of course, because this is an impulse, this is an impulse, this is a flat for a wave B. On the 2 hours chart for this move toward the upside, very likely that we are in several 1-2s here, and you have a massive wave 3 towards higher prices. Now, internally, we see, of course, a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5, a 4, and a 5, a 4, a wave 5 here, of course, in the white, finishing a wave 3 in the blue. ABC, wave 2, and wave 3, right? Currently, you're looking at, after it, 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 3 ways up. So everything going on here is definitely a part of a big correction. Now, Sui loves very, very long sideways correction always after a massive move. And normally, I mean, characteristically for this coin, it has this character to have like a very long sideways range, and then it dive a little bit deeper after it. So we have 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and potentially here a diagonal can be unfolding. Today, this was from yesterday, my diagonal, and obviously it was moving for higher again. So I'm expecting here, if this is a wave 1-2 here, can be 3, 4, and a 5. Hopefully not, of course, a bigger 1-2 here, 3, 4, and a 5, and invalidation. But I think, of course, because of the correction here, very high possibility that you are in an expanding flat. And the target for this expanding flat might be, of course, this confluence here. Knowing that, yeah, I mean, I saw yesterday this, and we start to reject it. Let's go a little bit inside it. Oh, it's an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let me check the wave 5. Okay, it's simply, yeah, but it is also an impulse almost, but it looks like 4 and a 5. Yeah, it can be even ABC, right? Can be 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. But this is definitely impulsive. I mean, it looks very nice impulse. So can I count it 1, 2 here? This is a question mark. I mean, it can be, but internally, this wave 5 is not nice only. But we are in the perfect area for a wave 2. So very interesting for Sui. Okay, let's watch the 886. If the 886 is taken, it might be the case. But yeah, don't get surprised if it get invalidated because the wave 5 is not clear, guys. It doesn't show a 5 waves, it shows a 3 waves here. And that means it might end up 3 ways ABC again. And that means, of course, it might simply take the low and moving for higher. Okay, what if therefore W, X, and a wave Y here in 3 waves? Okay, yes, we have to expect this. Oh, just hit the 886, just take it. That's good. Okay, and that means you're gonna take the low, but be careful from something that it might happen here. It might be an ABC. Okay, not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for deeper. It might be an A, B, and a C here. Even the wave C can be very shallow. Okay, so basically we can remove this since we got the 886 and kind of like, okay, it might be taking the low. So if we are looking here for a zigzag, okay, yeah, be careful from the 0.618 and confluence with the 0.23. Anyway, guys, anyway, in all cases, the 0.23 has to be taken. I am blind sometimes. This is very essential. So we need, anyway, this is a minimum retracement for a wave 4. Now, even here, not taken, okay? So even here, this one is taken from the blue wave 2 there. And therefore, yes, I believe that the 0.618 here as an ABC can be very likely, especially after longer correction. It might get a wave C very short, hitting the 0.23 and then moving toward the upside. Yep, so let's watch this. Let me check some RSI. Okay. 15-minute chart, it doesn't look really nice still, of course, not perfect for reversal or for bullish. But the 1 hour chart, of course, the momentum is down, is decreasing. So I would say, yes, it looks nice. So I'm expecting some reversal, okay, after taking the low and preferably the 3.47 to be taken. Let me check 4 hours. Okay, it's a bearish cross, but we are on an RSI in the middle. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna watch, of course, this blue box. If deeper, even okay, that's fine. We still fine until the 1-to-1 fib level. Also, it can be maybe it's not gonna be simply short. It can be, of course, a little bit deeper. ABC 1-to-1 3.4, and then moving toward the upside. Okay. So let's watch this area. A reversal, of course, should starting from there. Okay. Now this area is again what's going on. Something not good. Invalidation, of course, is very far because this is very extended wave 3, 3.31. And when you have extended wave 3, expect, of course, guys, kind of like a little bit deeper correction. And obviously that this correction is very annoying. It's those kind of corrections that you don't really understand it so much. But I think this is what's going on. 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 3 ways down. Yep. This was gonna happen and then start the move for higher. Okay, that was for Sui. Let's see a render at 45 minutes. Here we go. Delusional. Hello, buddy. How do we join the Discord? I am gold member in the stocks and bronze here. Or oh, really? I didn't know this. Wow. Thank you, man. First for your support. Thank you very much. And of course, send me an email to kg.trading.ew@gmail.com. And of course, I will send you the invitation link there. Okay. So, yeah, welcome, buddy. Nice to see you, and thank you for your support again. Great to have you here. Ron, that's great, buddy. Okay, yes. Let's see what's gonna happen. Everything is corrective, guys. I don't see any kind of bearish. Just to make sure also that this is not an impulse. It is not. Okay, so this is an impulse. Yes, A, B, and a C. Another impulse there. Okay, and this is an A, B, C with a short wave C. Okay, so nothing is impulsive, and this is a good signal. Okay, that means we are corrective. We're gonna move for higher sooner or later. I expected anyway for today some red, of course, but I'm expecting also some green at night or tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna see at night on in Germany, in Europe time, of course. For some of you, it might be the morning. So 46 minute for FET. Did we pass something? I skipped render because I'm clumsy. Here we go. 46 render. Okay. So for render, yeah, render is a little bit confusing, I would say, on the daily, but still can be, of course, very bullish. And we see, of course, some higher prices. But what is not nice with render, you saw before, most of the altcoins shows like really nice 1-2s, yeah? Render did not. Knowing that we have a big 1-2s here, but after this you have, okay, a little bit bigger 1-2, but yeah, the momentum start to move downward, which is not nice. And it looks like a formation of a triangle, which is also not nice, A, B, C, D, E, and of course followed by an impulse. So on the 2 hours chart, of course, this is can be, of course, an impulse, and I'm afraid that this is an ABC here, expanding flat, and we move downward very massively. And render is showing a lot of aggressivity downward, right, which is not nice before any other altcoin. Okay. Plus, what I don't like in render is the ending diagonal in an expanding diagonal as well. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be 4 and a 5 also of course finished, and you are in an ABC wave 2. So I'm gonna mark this, but also very likely that you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished also in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like an expanding diagonal, and it looks like a perfect one, honestly, and obviously followed by A, B, and a C. In both case scenarios, I would say it's still fine. I mean, because you can be in 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 here, or 5 somehow like this, because even this way 5 looks as an expanding diagonal. Meaning if you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Which is not nice, right? And then 4 and a 5 because you have wave 2 here also. Okay, so if not, this one is an expanding diagonal, therefore this one is an expanding diagonal, which I don't like it. After this, we see a very, very deep one, but basically it can be because you finished a 1 and you are in a wave 2. As you can see, we have passed, of course, the fib level for wave 4 here, in case we are in wave 4, because I was like, of course, watching this 1-to-1 fib level. We saw higher prices again, and okay, we moved down again massively. So what I'm gonna change here for render, and it is the only one or the first altcoin right now showing a lot of weakness, right? But it can be, of course, a wave 2, guys. It can be a wave 2 unfolding here for this green box. And that means, of course, we might be also, well, don't forget our testing area, right? In bearish, because you might be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And if you are in ABC for wave 2, this is your testing area. And we kind of like get an impulse. So we gotta be careful also with it, okay? Render, we gotta be careful, especially that the daily, as I mentioned, it looks like a triangle. So what's going on with it? Yeah, it's not really nice to see. But here we go. Let's have the blue box. I think this thing has started with render once the RNDR has been eliminated. If you remember, we had this time where it was render here, the abbreviation RNDR. Remember, we have two renders. Once this was eliminated and delisted from the exchanges, render has started to show some weaknesses. And it did not recover since that time. I don't know why, but still can be, of course, still can be a 1-2 here, as I mentioned. So what I'm gonna change here, much more preferably, of course, that we have finished wave 5 here, and you're looking at the wave 3 finished there, wave 4, and a wave 5 finished there. And this is your potential A, B, and a C can be, of course. And knowing that this wave C already very, very deep, honestly, which I don't like it again. Yeah, because it opens also another scenario. So what I mean with it, if we have the fib levels for wave C here, let me check anyway. Expanding flat wave C, well, we just pass it. We just surpass it, which is not nice. So we gotta be careful with this one. Okay, guys, we gotta be careful. What I think also it can be a wave 5, wave 4 over there, wave 3, also the expanding diagonal, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning finished wave 5 there, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And that means it can be that your ABC starts from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A, B, very shallow. Wave C, zigzag. For wave 2, of course. Invalidation of bullish has no meaning anymore, no sense. Okay, all the fib levels for wave 4 broken and very massively. So yeah, render is not really looking strong, but yeah, it can be an ABC, guys. If we take here, for example, 1-to-1 fib level, of course, it's gonna be very deep, but don't forget the 0.618. In this case, it can be, of course, a shallow wave C. Okay, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C, and then moving for higher again. So let's watch this blue box. Okay, 886. Okay, meaning weakness. We move down. Definitely we are in a 1, 2 or ABC. Okay, so I'm gonna here push this potential confirmation for lower. Okay, so we gotta be careful with the 886 under it a little bit. So we're gonna see why render is showing a lot of weakness. I don't know, guys. I think as I mentioned, this happened once it was delisted. I just want to check fast if other coins are bleeding like render. No, FET is still okay. Ethereum, Solana, everything is not that massive like render. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, render is the deepest, honestly. All right. FET, let's see FET what's going on in it. So 53 minute, yes. 30, okay. For FET, let's hydrate. Let me mute. All right. So for FET, on the daily, of course, FET still looking fine. We have, of course, our bullish scenario still playing there. Potentials, right? We have 1, 2, and double 1, 2 followed, right? The second wave 2 took, of course, the perfect fib levels here for wave 2. And we saw, of course, a wave 1. Now, after this wave 1, we saw a very long sideways, right? It can be, of course, an ABC where your wave C is a diagonal here, ending diagonal. But we gotta be careful, of course, from a potential triangle here. because the triangle can be like A, B, C, D, and an E. Also same as for render and moving down, because we got an impulse after it. If this is an impulse 1, 2, we gotta be careful with it. Okay, and you can see this clearly on the daily. Here we go. Let me show you the daily. We are on the daily. Here we go. This can be a triangle, of course. The same as for renders, same scenario. Meaning if this is an A, B, C, D, and an E, and an impulse, 1, 2, and we drop down. So if this is the case, what happened here as an impulse is a question mark. Because even if you get an impulse, you should get an ABC, right? Unless, of course, something is wrong in it. And it might be, of course, can be an AB and a C somehow, or WX and a Y finish, but very low possibility, guys, okay? I'm not doubting at all, of course, the bullish here. I think that we might still looking for higher. Now, of course, I was looking because we start to see a zigzag here. Possibility was also, what if we move in ending diagonal? But obviously this did not happen. So therefore, we have finished potentially the wave 1 there. Here we go. So the question mark was, is it finished there, or is still, of course, finishing as an ending diagonal? The answer was given, right? We are potentially in a wave 2. Therefore, if this is our impulse, which should reflect perfectly, honestly, right? A wave 4 here and a wave 5, followed by an A, B, 3 waves up, and then, of course, wave C. So this is a wave 2. It can be deep. Yeah, it can be deep. So there is difference between, of course, being in wave 2 and being in wave 4. Wave 2 minimum target is 0.38, while wave 4 minimum target is 0.23. Therefore, you expect, of course, a deeper wave 2, while the wave 4 can be simply flat. So as a wave 2 here, you're looking at least for this. Now, minimum target for wave 2, again, 0.38, as mentioned. So minimum target is to reach this area for FET, I would say. This can be eliminated. So let's see the reaction over there. If not, of course, we're moving therefore to the perfect box, right? To the perfect area again for a wave 2. So yeah, but I think that it should be just there. In Confluence, I think even it can be possible that you have the expanding flat wave C in Confluence. Let me check. Well, nee, overpassed. Yeah, overpassed and still looking for lower. Meaning we have to start to think in WX and a Y, WX and a wave Y. Again, the same scenario. Zigzag, A, B, and a C might be also, of course, finishing over there. If this happens in Confluence, let's say 1-to-1 fib level and 0.618 as well. Here we go. You have 0.618 in Confluence around the 0.38. If it's going to be a perfect zigzag, it can go deeper and then moving for higher. Okay. So we cannot say we are bearish anyway, guys. We cannot say so. Now, I know that this looks like also kind of like a diagonal, but you cannot, because 1 is shorter than wave 3. Okay, and I think you took the 886, or even this might be the high. So yeah, if you are bearish, therefore you have to be an ABC, which is almost the same case, same targets. Okay, which I doubt it. Which I doubt that this is your top. The top is there for wave 1, and everything is related to a correction here. W, X, wave Y can be a zigzag over there. That it might looks like an impulse, but it is actually a deep zigzag. Fake impulse. All right. Yep. So this is regarding FET. Let's see injective at 59 minutes. So for injective, well, injective was and still very, very strong coin here. We see a lot of a lot of good signals in injective, and especially the best one is how he had preserved, of course, the momentum, yeah, with higher lows and higher highs. We did not see this in FT or render, or even in some other coins, yeah, like Sui as well. He did not really. Sui broke the momentum, yeah, taken on the daily here from the lows. So we're still ranging above it strongly, very strongly. Yeah, this is Trump style. So we are looking double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. This is what I see for render looking really strong. If we move inside it, we see that of course that we have a very long sideways, right? It's a WX and a Y, or an ABC can be the same, but don't forget that you took the high, meaning you're looking for 5 ways. We didn't get 5 ways, therefore WX and a Y. Okay. So basically we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, can this be a finished wave 5? Yes, it can be, but it's a question mark here. So if we move even inside it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what a wave 4. Yeah, even it took the zone 1. So yeah, it's a little bit horrible price. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's an expanding diagonal again. Expanding diagonal because wave 4 interfered with the zone 1, and obviously it's a perfect expanding diagonal. Very rare case to get such a pattern. And why I'm convinced that this is an expanding diagonal, because first you took the 2.618 as it is supposed to be for wave 3. Second, you cannot consider A, B, and a C. So if I have to consider this 3 waves up, the wave B is so far as an expanding flat. Okay, so it's impossible. Meaning if you take the fib level for a wave B expanding flat, it's here we go. Wave B expanding flat. Look, it doesn't make a sense. Yeah, so that's why you have to consider it impulsive wave. Unless, of course, we are in a WX and a Y, but also I doubt it. Yeah, this is a clear impulse. Yeah, meaning very likely here that we have topped over there, wave 5, of course, extended for 1, 2. It can be even, yeah, it can be the thing here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Also expanding diagonal, but still can be. Unless also you are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 wave 3. Yes. So 1, 2, 3. No, this should reflect here. No, that is the right one. 4 and a 5. Okay, let's say this is your wave 5, and that means this is your wave 3, and that means this is your wave 4, and this is your wave 5, and here we go. This is, what does it mean? Here we go. This is a right count. And the reflection or alternation, you can see, okay, perfect. 4, wave 2, wave 4 in the white, wave 2, perfect. Flat, zigzag sharp, flat, zigzag sharp. Very nice alternation. So that makes me more confident, of course, that this is the right count here. Okay, and wave 3, of course, in blue, still unfolding in 1, 2, 3, 2.618. Taken, okay, this one is all right. If we take this one, 2, does it give 1.618? Okay, even past the 2.618, definitely then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, therefore, this wave 4 target should be taken from the wave 2, which is almost the same, by the way. Which is almost the same, but of course, we have a new high right now. Here we go. But it's still, of course, yeah, where the price is right now should start to move for higher. Now, interesting what we're looking at, of course, let's start to analyze the current price action. Okay, this is an impulse. There is no doubt. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, question mark. 1 2 1 2 3 wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, 4 and a 5 continuation. Okay, what is your... Okay, that is a problem. That is a problem with this. 1 2 1 2 3 4 interfering and wave 5 4 5. Okay. Okay, so maybe because it's the wick, we have to close the eye on it, so we cannot really say so. So 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. Yeah. Now this wave 4, yes, it reflects wave 2. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, it still can be, of course, a 1 2 3 4 and a 5. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, internally can be definitely ABC 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay. Everything looks fine as an impulse. Interesting. Timing, let's say, okay, yeah, it might be the case. I mean, guys, when you hit the 2.618, you have to expect, of course, a deep correction. It's fine. Even the time is not yet ready, okay, to move for higher here, for injective, meaning it can be an A, B, and a C. Invalidation is much more far, and that is very logic. And especially when you have a very far invalidation, you might expect, of course, a deep wave for $12. So yeah, very likely to be here in an A, B, and a C. All right. By the way, Injective is the only coin showing that it might still take a longer time to move for higher. And by the way, yesterday, the things were going sideways and kind of corrective. Injective was very bullish. And that is the price for it. Because yesterday it was very bullish. It might take, of course, more time for correction. Now, can it be something like WX and Y internally, knowing that, of course, we analyze it very deeply, but it depends here. If you get something like this and you start to move for higher, then yes, we can consider zigzag W, X, and a wave Y as a zigzag. It can be something also like this, like correction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending diagonal. And that means A, B, and a C, and then having A, B, C, X. And of course, this is your correction, you move up. Can be something like this. Okay, we're gonna watch what's gonna happen. But so far, I don't like it that, that it looks like 5 ways, very clear impulse. Meaning can be an ABC, of course. But also watch this scenario. Somehow, like very annoying range that you don't understand it, and when the things will start to move for higher. Okay, so this might be the case. Yep. So that's it for injective. If you take a look, for example, at Solana, it started to move down from before. Ethereum as well. Render, of course, already from directly. So we also very sideways, but injective was moving for higher. And here we go. This is the price for today. Okay. Tau, we're looking at 1 hour, 0.80. Okay. Let's see Tau. Okay. All right. So for Tau, we're looking at 1212. I'm not gonna dive deeper in the daily. It is of course like a big 1-2s. So we're gonna see what's going on directly there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Another potential wave 2 here. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, another one. Wave 2 there. Okay. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Everything is fine. Okay, so basically we might be in 1, 2, 1, 2, and a bigger 1, 2. Now, can it be a kind of like a wave 3, 4, and a 5? Yes, it can be. It can be that this is your wave 3 over there, and that you might be looking at a wave 4. Also can be very likely. But the invalidation, here we go. Invalidation of bullish can be there. But doesn't mean it doesn't mean if we invalidate as bullish, it doesn't mean we're moving bearish. You still have the potential of another 1-2 here. Now, I know that it looks like bigger or larger 1-2 very questionable, because normally you would like to see directly wave 3, but it happens. And for example, Nasdaq, you see 1-2, 1-2, big 1-2, wave 3, wave 4, and a 5. Okay, so sorry, wave 3, 4, and a 5. So yes, sometimes it happens, guys. Okay, so it might be the case as well. We cannot just remove a probability, but it's a guideline. Of course, this is a guideline that it should be, of course, something less than this. So tau. In case this is a 1-2, okay, we dive deeper, and no invalidation for here. The invalidation right now is over there. Okay, so this is a new invalidation for bullish. First, I'm watching this area, and in confluence, let's say this is a wave 4, and this is a wave 3, wave 4 as an impulse. Wow, yeah, you pass the 0.23, and that's why I think higher possibility can be, of course, can be the 0.38 there. In confluence was 0.5 for a wave 4. Yeah, it can be very likely. Okay, very likely to reverse from there. 311 to be watched. Cyprian, how you doing, buddy? Hello to everyone. How looks the coins today? Well, very red so far, but basically not something to be worried about. But of course, we need to watch the key level, the invalidations, and so on. But obviously, we are in a deeper correction. But the direction of the market still, of course, upward, and it might, of course, resume at any time. So 12 SPX 6,900. Wow. Okay. Another decouple here. Like SPX. Okay, I don't care. Everyone moves down, I move up. Okay. Crazy. Okay. Very extended. Wave 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, this is a wick. You don't have to consider it's a spam wick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes. Very extended wave 5, meaning very likely that we switch to double 1-2s here. Okay. Very likely that we switch to 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. But wave 4, of course, I mean, it doesn't have to be very deep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. It can be, of course, a finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very extended wave 5, and then wave 2, and then, of course, continuation for higher. Now, if it is a wave 2, because there is a possibility since you have an extended wave 5 potentially, you can have wave 2 over there. Now, let me check something. This is how I decide always. Oh, yes, it's still. Okay, yes. No, let me check. This is a wave 3. Wave 5 over 1. Oh, yeah, you see? Yes, I have to switch. So when I take the fib levels, this normally 1.618, this can be your extended wave 5 target, because normally wave 5 can be 1-to-1 fib level or 0.618, but around this, you start, of course, I mean, this is perfect, but above it like this, it's the decisive, yeah? And that means, of course, I have to switch, meaning wave 3 is over there. Okay, I'm gonna delete everything here and start from there. 1, 2, this is your wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep. So this became the wave 3. And to make sure even much more, if we get the volume, here we go. Highest amount of volume just right now. Today is the highest amount of volume, a signal of a finished wave 3. Or not yet. It can be, of course, moving for higher, but yes. Okay. Yeah, very high amount of volume. This is spam again, nothing to mention. Very high amount of volume, even higher than this. So this is your wave 3, guys. Definitely, yes. Okay. If this is the case scenario, therefore, wave 4, let me recheck. I see still even looking for higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh my God. Even this wave 5 internally is still extending. All right. So that means this might turn into 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, or even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not yet clear that we have topped even. Incredible, right? So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 even. Yes, very clear that we did not finish yet, guys. Okay, let me take some fib level therefore to help. 1.618, wave 3, impulse. Oh, we just hit it perfectly. 1.5. Yeah, it's okay. We need to watch this, guys. Simply, if we move for higher, okay, it is an extension unfolding, and you can expect, of course, a little bit higher here, but it can start, of course, to move for lower. I mean, like after a little bit higher, and then start to move for lower later on. I I will not give any targets right now for this one. I simply expect a little bit higher, probably. But in case if it's gonna move down from here, let's keep this. Wave 4 as an impulse might be coming to this area. But not very sure, yeah? Not very sure. This might be extending. Let me check something also. Some indicators. Oof, okay, it looks very strong, guys. 15-minute chart also. Yeah, 15-minute chart also looks strong, okay? It looks strong from the middle of the RSI. It might go back. Bullish cross 1 hour coming out from red. Wow. Okay, so you might see here a surge, guys. Wave 4, you are already in the overbought area, which is also good. The signal is still open for higher a little bit, and that it what I mean. The daily is looking bullish cross above the RSI midline. We're heading, of course, for the. It's very bullish, guys. It's very bullish. All right, it's very bullish. This one is very bullish. Yes. Game of coins. Hello. You go from loud to quiet all time. Please fix that. Sorry, because yeah, my mic. When I go a little bit far from it, because I look at the other screen. Sorry for that, buddy. I will try my best, of course. Or yeah, I have to get several mics maybe when I turn my face to the other screen, so that it keeps the things. Um, Delirium. It's fine on mine. Okay, all good. All right. Game of coins. Sorry, buddy. We stressed you today with us. I hope we make it up with the analysis for you. Hi KG, do you think BTC can hold the bottom of the triangle around 100? I don't know. Did it hold it? Let's check. I think it took it. No, not yet. Oh wow, that's very interesting. All right. So basically, we broke the triangle trend, but the invalidation not taken yet. Crazy. So it's still play as a wave E. Yeah, don't forget. It's still playing as a wave E. Your triangle simply is like that right now. Confirmation is simply taking the invalidation, taking exactly the low. Currently, you did not yet. So yes, it still can be playing as triangle. As I mentioned, if the price still above this number, you're still looking for higher. Game of coins, okay, it's not that bad. I just need to adjust volume. Yes, sometimes yes. All right, so um, okay, so let's see. This guy here, SPX 6900, is a simple bull today. Yeah, he's a bull today. A lot of Red Bull, and no advertising, of course, but yeah. Virtuals. Let's see, 1 hour 20. So virtuals. Let's see. Oh, okay. Back to red. Um, okay. Let's see virtuals. It looks like we expected this zone anyway. So we are in a oh yeah, it's an easy one for virtual. Honestly, it looks like a clear 1 2 3 4 5 ABC. That's why we expected this zone, guys. It's very easy one. It's a very easy correction, I would say. So here we go. We are in this area. I believe we should start to see something strong, yeah, to move for higher again. A, B, and a C. Wave C is 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. Wow, you can't. 1 2 3 4 invalidation. No. Let's go 15. 1 2 3 4. Yes, invalidation. This is not an impulse. This is a zigzag again. Can be a zigzag downward. Can be a 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Yes. Okay. Can be an ending diagonal. Yes. A, B, and a C. But this has started to look like longer. I'm not sure if it is 100% longer. Let's check. Wave 5. Diagonal. Yeah, exactly at 1 to 1 fib level. Exactly. So yeah, also not diagonal. It just invalidated. So yeah, let's watch. It's a complex structure, guys. Simply complex structure, I believe. It can be, of course, finishing here like a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 for deeper. Can be inside this blue box, yes, because it's a wave 2 at the end. Plus, if it is turning into a W, X, and a Y, it doesn't care here if it hits, of course, only that. Okay, so it can simply move for lower in a creepy way. It is already creepy, yeah. So a lot of overlapping, okay, and still moving down in overlapping way. Yeah? So this is the thing. But this zone is to be watched, and I'm expecting, of course, a reversal sooner or later. 1 hour chart RSI is on the over sold area. MACD also is still open. Why is still open? On the 1 hour chart. Okay. Bearish cross. Aye. Broken. Okay. Be careful from virtuals. Let's see the scenario. What if we move downward? Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot this one. So yeah, always look backward, guys. So what if it is this diagonal? Yeah, 1 2 3 4 and a 5. What if? And this turned into something like a wave 2 W, X, and a Y, and we drop down. So this is the scenario. Be careful. Okay, can be the scenario. And you can be here in 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Horrible wave 5. That's why I don't trust it. I see this as 3 waves down. Oh, unless of course 3 waves up. This is your wave C, wave 2, 1 2 3. Okay, then ABC, no. Then no, because if this is 1 2 3, what is a wave 4 5, right? So if this is an ABC expanding flat, so no worries. Therefore, yeah, I'm still bullish, guys. I'm still bullish. Let's watch this zone anyway. Okay, let's watch the blue zone. Of course, confirmation for we're moving down. Of course, taking the 886. You cannot know better than this. But I believe that this is how to say in a nice way. It's fake, guys. It's fake. Something not bullet, not impulsive. Okay, not very impulsive. and that because of the overlapping. I don't trust it. I see it, of course, as WXNY, maybe ABC very deep, but even it might start to rebound. Nobody knows. So we're gonna see, of course. I'm still bullish, especially that the direction here of the market is towards the upside. You have an impulse, adding more confidence, right? So, I mean, this is my confidence here. Plus, not just this on the smaller time frame. Of course, you have another one on the bigger time frame. So I'm expecting, of course, sooner or later to move for higher. Plus, even here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, I'm still looking for a wave 5. Your wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A long wave 2, it is time. Unless, of course, this is gonna be a horrible diagonal. That is a big stabbing in the back. I would call it. All right, so that's it for virtual. I think that it's still, of course, fine despite the red. That's very normal, guys. So far, it's still very normal. Nothing to be scared of. Let's see BNB. This BNB is crazy. Here we go. Wow. Okay. For BNB is very massive. I'm still looking. Yeah, I'm still looking for higher for this blue zone because obviously we are in a very extended wave 5. You have a potential 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5. As a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 5 has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are in the wave 4 currently, and you might still looking for one more leg upward. Blue zone has to be taken. Of course, this happened after a very huge WX and a wave Y in a triangle, and you start in 1, 2. And this is gonna turn in wave 3 potentially. Oh, wait. A, B, C, D, and a E, and then, oh, okay, yes, you have 3 ways up, yes. That's why A, B, C, D, and a E, sorry. And then you start a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Because this is 3 ways. I cannot count it as an impulse. So, yeah, this is the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep, very interesting. So, internally on the 1-hour chart, this should be corrective. Let me check. I think we didn't analyze BNB lately, so let's put the counting here. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is great. If you have realized, nothing has reflected this wave 2 yet, until this one, of course. And that means you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Wave 4 as a target should hit the current price action. Exactly this. So I'm not surprised if we are in an impulse, wave A, wave B, wave C. Okay, don't get surprised if we dive deeper. This is, of course, very normal after such a surge. Yeah, it's a parabolic move here. So this is invalidation of bullish. Here you go. 1,000. Crazy. BNB is over 1,000 anyway. I mean, it has reached it before, but lately it is ranging above the 1,000. It got the 4 digits officially, I would say. Very interesting. Very interesting. 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. I'm still looking for this, guys. Okay, I'm looking for this blue box. The latest trends, please check XVG as it's had a really big move recently. All of them have big moves, but we're gonna put this for tomorrow in case, of course, we do a just special request analysis. Okay, guys. That it regarding BNB expectations is 1,250, even can be higher because you have still double 4-5 to accomplish. 5-4-5. Okay, 1,335. Man, it's coming closer to Ethereum price. This guy. Okay, 4,000. Well, but still, I mean, if you think about it, Binance was nothing before. Yeah, it was like lately. Okay, after the surge here, it has ranged so much for the 500 here or 200 area, and then okay, we surge for higher, but now we are 1,200. That's crazy. Um, I think as performance, we see Binance moving higher than Ethereum. That's crazy. Binance, Ethereum, yes, yes, exactly. You see, on the daily, Binance is performing better than Ethereum. Crazy. Yeah. And very impulsively as well. It's a leading diagonal. One, two, three, four, and a five. Wave two, and it is gonna pump against Ethereum. Okay, Binance has to be analyzed much more also on the channel lately, and that's why I'm doing it anyway. But it's a very interesting one, guys. Okay, that's it for Binance. Therefore, I'm still looking for higher. XRP. For XRP, we're looking at 1 hour 30 minutes. Is it true? Okay, yes, XRP. All right, so for XRP, we are looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we are currently after this correction on the all-time history almost. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move inside it on the 4 hours chart. So inside it on the 4 hour chart, this is of course our wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you got a very long sideways wave 4. After wave 2, of course, this is your wave 3. And then you're looking for the wave 5. Now, it can be, of course, a finished wave 5 here, but the price action says so far, until now, says no. Okay, it says no. This is not only an impulse wave 5 because you took the all time high and you see kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is a very long sideways, right? So I'm still expecting, even like based on the fib, you can still, of course, hit the blue box, but not always necessarily, because sometimes by taking the high, it's more than enough. Plus, you have here 3 ways down, 3 ways up. When this happens, that means, of course, you're still corrective and you're still looking for higher. Now, okay, the question mark, is it done or not? Is it 1, 2, for example, and you're moving for higher? Is it an ending diagonal? This is a question. Now, the answer should be given on the lower time frame after this correction here, where you got, of course, a very deep correction. Now, it looks also 5 ways, which is a scary leading diagonal. So if that is not the case, well, why we get an impulse, right? So we get 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Yeah, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished here. Okay, because let me check even internally, guys. Horrible. Okay. It can be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 again, because okay, no invalidation, because if this is your 1, 2, wave 3, 4 did not interfere, right? Let me check. Yeah, the wave 4 did not interfere with the zone 1. So you can call this a wave 3 actually. But let me check also the fibs just to be much more convinced. 1.27 at least taken. Yes. Okay. Yes, we can call it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is a low, 4 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. What a horrible price. Okay. Um, okay. I mean, internally, of course, it should be an impulse, but 3, 4, and a 5. So yeah, this is what we might be looking at. Now, what is not nice is that we see, of course, reaction within the trend line taken from there, and we start to see a very massive drop. I don't like it. So this is a signal, of course. Now, let's watch the fibs also. If we are in a wave 2 here, this is your wave 3. You are in a deep wave 4. Blue box, still fine. So far, of course. Lower than this is horrible. Invalidation is so far, and that's why is most of the time understandable when we get far invalidation, you get a very deep wave 4. 3, 3. And okay, this is a clear almost 3 ways down. But on the 15-minute chart, oh my God. Okay. 5-minute. What is it here? Okay, this is a wave 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is an ending diagonal. So what you have here is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, 4, and zigzag for a wave 1, 2, and zigzag for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Meaning this is your diagonal here. This is a 1, 2, and then wave 3 over there, wave 4, no invalidation, wave 5 in diagonal. So yes, it is impulsive. It is a clean impulse, and that means, okay, we gotta be careful. This one here we were analyzing. We gotta be careful. It can be, of course, a 1, 2, especially that you have passed. Even the wave 2 is 886. Yeah, it's 886. Okay, so you just got the 1.618, okay, and that of course is a very likely wave 3. As I mentioned, is a guideline 886. And many times it works as a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, the rule is to not take, of course, the start of it. So if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, we're gonna see, of course. Now it can be a wave ABC. Wave C is very extended, but we need to move for higher from there. Okay, RSI taking the low, horrible MACD, still open, horrible bearish cross, still open, and also you pass the middle line for the RSI, not good. Daily is still there, you have a bullish cross. Would the daily save it? We're gonna see, guys. 15-minute chart, still open, and yeah, not good, and you're under it. Meaning lower prices, okay, even more lower directly. So it's gonna be very impulsive. Okay, what Bitcoin did? Okay, Bitcoin just took the low. Okay, guys, we just invalidate the triangle, and that means, of course, we're heading potentially for very lower prices. 120 here, A, B, and a C. Not really nice to see it, but I mean, okay, after such a move, it's very understandable, right, to have such a lower. But now the question mark, I mean, we did not took the high on Bitcoin, which is very annoying. Yeah, but you took the 886, and that means we should take it sooner or later. But also don't forget that this plays, of course, as a 5 waves and ABC. So far it can be, because this can play potentially or internally finished impulse. It looks like 3 waves at the end. And it can be a wave 1, 2, the same as we saw on XRP, not taking, of course, the high, just 886 and dropping down. Hopefully not, but yeah. Everything's still possible. It would be much nicer if we took the high. Why? Because if you took the high here, it makes you much more comfortable that, okay, you took the high in 3 waves. Okay, and that means, of course, you are still corrective and you move for higher. But when you don't take the high, oh my God, it keeps, of course, this open for at least an A, for example, B, and a wave C. 1-to-1 Fib level, again, bringing us to the testing area. We're tired with this. Okay. Hopefully not, guys. Hopefully not. We're still, of course, fine. It's just a little bit of red. Don't let the psychology plays. Let's see, of course, the targets, the next target. Okay, it might go lower. It's fine. And of course, regarding the move, this is very understandable, and we might, of course, reverse at any time. Okay. Yeah. But this MACD is not looking really nice today. It's very aggressive. All right. That's it for the main list, guys. So we are already very close. So, guys, all right. So we have to move on because, yeah, we're very close to the 2 hours. What was that? ONDO, I think. Okay. So on 1 hour chart, we're gonna see. I mean, sorry, on the lower time frame, we're gonna see those directly. Yeah, no, we're not going very ONDO. Okay. Yep. So just to remember, okay, we might be in a B C D E. Okay. Just to remember the scenario, why it might dive very deep. Okay. So for ONDO here, we are looking at the potential wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If this is your 1, 2 here and wave 3, wave 4, okay, invalidation. Yeah. So not looking good. Invalidation very, very close, meaning it is corrective. Very likely that you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 because the invalidation from there is not taken. Invalidation of bearish. Yeah, and you might be, okay, in a triangle. So be careful with this one, okay? So this might has transformed already for ABC. Okay, I don't know what's going on today, guys. We start to see some coins showing weakness. 4 hours chart, ABC. Okay, yeah. Okay, just A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a scenario. Okay, yeah, it can be. So 1-to-1 fib level, yeah, it's already there. So it can be that you are here in a potential 1, 2, 3, wave 4, and you have a wave B and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So the wave 5 is not finished, hitting the 1-to-1 fib level before invalidation, which is very critical, okay, because your zone 1 is there. And then continuation for higher. But the question mark, why this wave 4 is so huge regarding the wave 2? The time is horrible, right? So it starts to be like not really convincing. And therefore, of course, on the daily, I have to go to the daily. Yeah, it might be the wave E here. This is much more convincing, honestly. It might be in a wave E, and that means, of course, a zigzag. A, B, C, D, and a E, and then moving bullish again. Signal for this, of course, is taking the 886 downward here. So if this is not a 1, 2, if you take the 886 here we go. Let's say this is also a possibility for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And that you have potentially here wave 2. Okay, so testing areas. This is just for testing. It's not a target. It's not the main scenario here. But this is a testing area, meaning we're gonna watch. Okay, that's it regarding ONDO. Let's see AIOZ, 1 hour 44 minutes. AIOZ. AIOZ. Okay, let's see this one. I hope that it's a good one. Okay, we saw this before. Okay, it's not bad. So based on our all-time history, we have a wave 1. Yeah, we're still looking for a wave C here. Probably, yes. unless you are also in A, B, C, D, and a E as well, can be triangle, and then moving up and then down. Okay, but I don't see yet a clear finished correction because you didn't took the low. This is a problem. You need to take the low, but if this is gonna play, yeah, you cannot call an impulse here even. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That's why 3 ways up. Yeah, so it's not an impulse. I'm still looking for lower. Okay, I'm still looking for this one to take the low, and then moving for higher. So the blue box has to be hit again, but taking the low in 3 ways. Okay. Did we have the confluence? Sorry. Let me give you precise target. Wave C in a zigzag. Okay. Can be the 0.618. Even if it goes very deeper, it can be the one-to-one fib level, taking the perfect fib level for wave 2, normally 0.618, and then moving for higher. Meaning wave 1, wave 2, and then moving higher. A, B, and a C. Okay. BONK. Let's see, BONK. 1 hour 46. Okay. Let's see the chat. The latest trends. Did you check ETH? I joined the stream very late. Yes, ETH already analyzed. You can find it at 24 minutes. You're very welcome. Please include bull run targets. All the bull run targets are included for the main coins, and you can find it in the videos definitely, because most often I analyze the daily. And when we say bull run, that means of course all-time high. Okay, so every coin is gonna take simply the all-time high. Now, of course, during our analysis daily, everything will be updated, of course. But I mean, this is a very general questions because when we are in bull run, meaning the very long target, it means simply the all-time high, which is very far from now. Okay, so we are in BONK, right? BONK. Okay. Let's move inside it directly for hours chart. So we are in a potential 1212. And if we want to see continuation, we got already an impulse upward. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, can be a finished impulse there. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, meaning 1, 2 here. 3, 4, and a 5. And that means, of course, you are an expanding flat should be, right? Expanding flat should be the following target. That is a very expanding wave B, by the way. Looks high for me. Yeah, it's very high. I know it from the 1.618, very close to the low. But here we go. It should be finished. If not, something else is unfolding. Might be, of course, something like a W, but yeah, it can be a zigzag W, X, and a wave Y. And that means, of course, you move for one-to-one fib level for lower. Okay, for lower, which is, of course, a zigzag here. And this zigzag, yeah, you might reach even the 0. Here we go, 0.618 for a wave 1. There you go. In confluence. Okay, so this is a blue box. Now, currently, you are in the higher fib levels, which is 0.38, 0.5. Also can be a target. Okay, so to be watch these areas. Of course, if the first one broken, then we move from there to there. If this one broken, okay, it's done. We're bearish. Okay, but currently it's too early to say that it's bearish, and especially that you have direction toward the upside for the market, and I'm looking for higher. Now this is carry. I know 1 2, yeah, it looks like 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 and a 5, or an A, B, and a C. Very short wave C. Yes, also possible. All right, JASMY. We're gonna see JASMY at 1 hour 50. So JASMY. Okay, 2 hours chart. So for JASMY, blue box hit already expected. A, B, and a C. Yes. Now, are we done with it or not yet? 1 2 3 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Well, it should be done. It should be finished because we see perfect impulse here finished as well. But this wave B is horrible, honestly, always. It has passed the 1.618, very extended, but so far it looks like a perfect impulse. Okay. Also, the daily not really good. I mean, of course, it shows a bullish cross, but the momentum start to go down, and you're under the RSI, so be careful. Okay, but on the weekly, it looks also not really good. I mean, you're under the lower part of the RSI. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, I know, guys. The market is moving very massively. Aave is gonna be seen tomorrow. I barely can finish this today. Still, we are at 2 hours already. Uh, Saras, how you doing, buddy? Just got home. Thank you for the live session. We'll go through from the beginning. You're very welcome, buddy. Nice to see you there. Let's see CRV and 1 hour 52 minutes. Okay. CRV. All right. Oh, CRV. Okay, but this is the weekly. The daily. Well, it's not bad for CRV. Very surprised, honestly. Wave 1 and wave 2 still perfect target hit for a wave 2 here. The 0.618, the golden box, I would say, for a wave 2 hit perfectly, right? And we see a potential wave 2 finished over there. Now, how it has finished, very complex structure, very complex. Obviously, it is a W, X, and a Y that it has finished. Oh my God, yeah. So W here, expanding flat, wave, and X, and a wave Y, yes. Very long wave Y. I don't know why. So wave 2 here, finished, and potentially, of course, you might be looking for higher. 1 hour chart, we're looking here at several 1 2. Again, 1 2 1 2 1 2, bigger 1 2. Yeah, this is what I was mentioning before. And 1 2, and you're looking here for potential 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4 5. Oof, what's going on? All right. 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Well, yeah, can be 3 4 and a 5. Okay, possible. Okay, because this is impossible to be diagonal, yeah, like zigzags. Okay, this is also bigger. Therefore, I'm taking it as for 5 here. Very likely that it happened in this way. Then you have 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and a 5 unfinished. Should be still looking for higher, therefore. And then, of course, if you want to consider this another 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Mini blue one. Okay. So basically, you are here in a 1, 2, 3 wave 4, still ranging without taking, of course, invalidation. If you take invalidation here of bullish, okay, something else is unfolding, deeper correction. Okay, and here is horrible. Yeah, because if this, yeah, better that it doesn't take it, because if it take it, it's gonna transform this to WX and a Y, meaning WX and a wave Y somehow like this, because this has finished as 3 waves up here and still the high. Okay, so it's not nice at all. Therefore, better to continue for higher. Very likely to continue for higher. Should be. Targets for this one. We are looking 5 in the white. Here we go. Wave 5 over 1. And there you go. Sorry. You're already into it, but I think it's gonna take the 1-to-1 fib level, which is the most common. So this is what I'm looking for. This one. By the way, it doesn't look horrible in red, right? Like the others. Very interesting. Normally. Yep. All right, guys. Let's see Psi at. I think I put Psi twice. No. Okay, so Psi at 1 hour 55. Okay, Psi. I think we did it also yesterday. So yeah, we're still looking here for potential. Oh, it can be finished 4 and a 5. Okay, okay. It took the high without the blue box. That's okay. And you might be here. Oh, you took the low. No, I don't like it. So it has to be wave 4, but invalidated. Okay. Therefore, okay. Let me explain before I. Okay, so you have 1, 2, very long wave 2. You need a wave 4, which it reflects the lens. Plus, you took invalidation. Okay, therefore, no 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That's why I'm gonna change this, of course, to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 upward. And you have here another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Gray. This one is white. Here we go. Okay. So this is what it might happen here. And you have potential target right now, very close to the perfect target for wave 2. So to be watched. If we break this, if we break it, you might of course drop down to the 886, meaning confirmation for lower. Okay. So be careful with it. On a bigger view, the market is upward. Honestly, it's very bullish. Despite what you're looking at right now, it's very bullish. The market is very bullish, guys. And obviously, this is a very sideways, and it might move continuously for higher. Okay, so watch the levels. Okay, we're gonna do some of them, guys. We're already 2 hours. The headache has started, so I need some rest, guys. And I promise I'm gonna keep this for tomorrow, okay, guys? But we're gonna take here some of them. We're gonna take at least these 4 okay, and we'll see, of course, the rest tomorrow, guys. Okay. I'm very sorry, but yeah, very tired. I mean, it's a big list for today. So for others, let's see this one. Okay, we are at 1 hour 58 minutes for others. Oh, this is a crypto market. It's called others. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, okay, we did this before even. Okay, I'm Alzheimer even. All right, so we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, the wave 5 is done and finished. We see a correction. We see, of course, kind of a leading diagonal. We see kind of like invalidation for any kind of impulsive wave. And that means, of course, it is an ABC here. It's a potential, of course, correction, A. B, and a C, or it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so because it is a finished impulse, right? It is a finished impulse there with finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, very likely that we are moving for lower a little bit with the market capital. Okay. So yeah, for bullish, if you want to be bullish here, or if you're looking for bullish, you gotta seek after double 1, 2 as well. You gotta seek after 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confirmation for this is taking the high. Confirmation for higher prices. By taking the high, okay, we move very high. That means 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Wave 3 should unfold. Lower time frame, it looks like double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But okay, you don't want to get invalidation, right? Meaning, if you take this price, this is, of course, invalidation of bullish. Meaning lower prices. Lower market capital. Right, I think you no need to see the total 3 because it's almost the same. Let's see WIF, guys, at 2 hours. Exactly, 2 hours for WIF. And, yep, so WIF. Here you go. All right, for WIF, we are looking at 1, 2, okay, expected already. And even the perfect target expected, I mean, the precise target here is taken right now. A, B, and a C. And I'm still looking for higher after it. We're gonna see. We have to take it from there, of course. So in major, let's make a conclusion, guys, for the whole thing. We're gonna keep everything for tomorrow here. Okay. In conclusion, of course, a lot of red today, a lot of red, but that's very normal. We're still, of course, above the levels, which of course invalidate any kind of bullish scenario. Second, the daily of most of the coins are very bullish, right? And still looking for higher. We're talking daily here, meaning, of course, on the micro level, it's very normal to see some red, of course, after a very green week, I would say, right? Very bullish week. And I would say that we might see, of course, a rebound sooner or later. Yeah. Unless, of course, invalidations and key levels will show something different. Okay. And one last look, of course, on BTC. Okay. Yeah. Still, of course, showing some red. Okay. Potentially this target is going to be taken. We might, of course, head for higher after it. And very understandable, guys. Very understandable. It's a minor correction, I would say, when you against, of course, this very huge impulse toward the upside. Tomorrow we're gonna take, of course, all your requests again. Of course, sorry guys, again, it has passed the 2 hours, and of course, I will make a special request live stream tomorrow only without any kind of very long main list. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support again. And of course, don't forget to press the like button and see you tomorrow in a new stream. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.